Hey, Carl here with Columbia Water Gardens. Okay, a lot of people are wondering what's going on with the concrete pond, and I gave you an update on that yesterday. Then there's a bunch of people wanting to know about this 15 by 20. So the guys are out here just wrapping up this afternoon the 15 by 20 so that we can focus all of our efforts and energy back on to the concrete pond, which is going to get done next week. And also next week, we're also going to wrap up an above ground formal pond that we put together. And then the week after that, we got a deck going down on top of another really great pond that was a swimming pool to pond conversion. So there's a lot of reasons to tune in, a lot of reasons to kind of check things out. Now, what I'm going to show you right now is not the finished product, but it's close. I'm going to interview Ian, the foreman over here on the job, and we're going to have him kind of walk us through and explain a few things. Ian, what are some of your favorite things that you that you did on this job out here?
Well, honestly, this job was actually kind of a struggle the whole time, but there was a lot of production delays on it, but we got it done.
Okay.
My favorite thing is that how the guys actually worked in some sitting stones on the side of the pond, and just big boulder usage inside the waterfall.
How many tons of boulders do you think you put into this thing?
I put roughly.
I'm guessing. I'm
19 tons.
I was going to guess about 24 ton.
I put about 19 tons in this.
Okay, so coming on over here, I'll show you a couple of things that I really appreciate that you did out here on this. I love the channel. This area right here, I really love this. You know, this is going to be an area where the fish are going to come in here, scoot around, and zip right back out. Yeah. But you're telling me right now that when you guys left for lunch that you forgot the hose and you left the hose on.
Yeah,
and so the water level here, where do you think the water level is going to drop down to? I'm guessing that it's probably going to go down maybe about 2 inches lower than grade right here. What do you think?
I'm thinking 2, 2.5, 3, somewhere around there. So in the 2 and 3 range.
Wouldn't it be a surprise if you can actually hold this much water in here? What do you think?
I don't think so, because the overflow on the back of the skimmer is tied in. So.
Okay, so it's got to at least drop down to the overflow on the back of the skimmer.
Which is another 1.5 inches. That, and again, I did say earlier to you today that we do have a seam running across here.
Okay.
And that seam, on both sides of the seam, it doesn't really come up too high.
Okay.
I think where you're at right here, if you drop down maybe another inch, you're at the seam.
All right.
So I'm thinking 1.5 inches, 2 inches, somewhere around there. I don't know.
I like the pinch between these boulders over here.
Yeah, our guy Marcus actually did this pinch.
Looks good. I really like that.
He got it all nice and foamed up. When it's actually at correct water height, it looks bitchin'.
You know what else I like? I like this this cantilevered spillway stone over here. Now, for the viewers that are watching right now, we've got the waterfall turned off, basically. I mean, it's just really running on a trickle because silicone's drying inside the skimmer. The autofill was just installed. But when this thing's running, it really kicks out, and it has a nice echo chamber coming out of there.
Yeah, that's something that I really want to incorporate, was that echo chamber there.
Out of curiosity, do you have a light underneath this?
I am almost positive that the boys did put a light under there.
That'd be great. And there's also an echo chamber underneath this rock here too.
Yeah.
Underneath here?
Yeah, so this whole entire area just makes a lot of noise.
It sounds wonderful. You know what else I like about this? I like the fact that I can walk on these boulders, and I love the way that you incorporated this boulder here in as a framing stone for the spillway, as well as an edge stone up top over here. This is just, these two stones are amazing. I love the placement on these guys.
Thank you. Guys did work hard on putting these stones in for me.
So, a lot of plants. How many plants did you pick up? It looks like there's probably around 100.
There was 36 of the small plants and 16 of the big plants.
36, 40, just under 50, and then the trees. The homeowner provided the trees, I understand.
Yeah, that's something that they did provide for us.
So you got water, you got power, you've got this 15-foot by 20-foot pond. I think it looks to me like it's bigger than 20 feet.
I don't know. I didn't really measure it out, but we're damn close.
What about the depth here? It looks to me like you're at about 30 inches.
Somewhere around there is about 30 inches, yeah, something like that. At final water resting.
So what's next back here with these customers?
Honestly, it's really just finishing up this autofill. All of our plants have water run to them, so I think we're real close to just wrapping up this line down here that's strewn across there, breaking up everything, making it look all pretty.
Okay. All right. So, I'm liking it. All right. So, wow, a lot of work. You guys really knocked it out. I think this project took you guys 2 weeks because of interrupted progress. We're bouncing back and forth between different jobs, right?
Yeah, that's been a real struggle lately, but we're getting it done.
Okay, so after this job's done, you guys are going back over to the concrete pond, right?
Yeah.
And after the concrete pond, we got to go over and we got to build a natural swim pond.
Yeah, we're pretty backed up right now.
And then after the natural swim pond, we got to go down to Temecula and install the pond that I just sold yesterday.
Okay, and then we have Moreno Valley, and then we have Marietta Lakes, whatever. We have so much.
Okay, now Moreno Valley is going to be interesting. It sucks because you're going to probably be gone in the Navy by the time we get cracking on Moreno Valley.
I hope so.
Right. I'm losing Ian to the Navy. All right, but you know the other thing is that we've got a very special customer of ours. He's somebody that absolutely every single person on this planet should know. And he's actually the person that owns the worldwide patent on the cloud. That's right, the worldwide patent on the cloud. And we're going to be doing some amazing work in his backyard. We just had a very successful consultation with him yesterday. He's a wonderful, wonderful person, and I can't wait to go and get cracking on that. But the problem is, I think we're going to be close to between May and June to get started on that one. And then, hold on. And then we've got Menifee Lakes. We've got to repair the seawalls over at Menifee Lakes.
Yep, that's going to be a big project for you guys. I definitely won't be around by then, but those seawalls, there's how many did you say?
I've got 72 linear feet of wall that we have to repair.
Yeah, and each section, is a 15-foot section?
Each section is a 5-foot section. We're dropping, I can't explain I can't tell my viewers what we're doing because it's just too much information, right?
Yeah, exactly. You can't really. But
so, I mean, realistically, I think we're booking July now, aren't we?
You're looking early August.
Right.
You're looking early August.
And then it's pandemonium time, baby. Hey, listen, I'm Carl with Columbia Water Gardens.
I'm Ian with Columbia Water Gardens.
And we're here to remind you that joining the Navy and getting the MEPS matters. Happy ponding.